All right, hey, making a video here. This is Scott with SalonShearsDirect.com. I do videos like this to try to help people online get an idea of, scissors that I sell and kind of guys that are using them, so on and so forth. So I'm here at the original Barbershop 2. This is Nick DeCunto in front of me, a stylist, and I think I'd call a friend also. He's been a customer for, I don't know, a year or two now, right?
Yeah.
So this is his nickname, I guess, here. I just come in today, and this is, they're really slicking the place up here. Here's Anthony over here, the boss, one of the other guys over in the corner. Really, really cool place in Windham, New Hampshire. So Nick has a pair of 35 tooth right hand texturizers that he purchased from me, and he loves them. And he's a high class, very talented barber. Got a full list of people waiting to get their hair done by this guy. So I'm kind of proud to have the shear in his hand, and every time I see him when I'm in here, he's using them. So he talks a little bit about what he uses them for. I see him flipping them upside down. So why don't you how long you been here at this barbershop?
So I've been here for about almost 2 years.
Yep.
Barbershop's been open for a little over a year and a half now. Thanks to Anthony.
Where'd you go to school? Where'd you learn the trade?
So I went to New England Hair Academy down in Malden, Mass.
Cool.
Yeah, really good school. If anybody wants to check it out.
You have a 978 number, so you're a Massachusetts guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
And what kind of haircuts do you like to do? What's your thing that you get into?
I typically like to do textured cuts, like parted comb over haircuts. Like bald fades with hard parts. Like just really texturized haircuts.
Cool.
Because that's where these come in. I get a lot of thin out, a lot of hair with these. I also point cut with these. These are very versatile. I also use them upside down.
Yeah, explain that. Explain that a little bit. Like what type of effect you get or texture you get with it.
When I use the shears like this, right? It's thinning the hair out. You can get in and take some bulk out if you like.
Okay.
But when I go in here like this and I have like a hard spot, especially like when you get into this region of the hair,
yeah,
and you find like it's too bulky, you can't taper it out or something. I always like to just, I'm not trying to thin that part out, I'm just trying to hit the tips to break the hair up.
Okay.
So maybe if you have a hard line there that you can't blend out or something, if you turn these around and kind of just hit it on the tips and ride it out with your comb, then it just breaks up that line for you, so you can get in there and adjust and do what you need to do.
Is that something that a texturizer typically does, or is that something that you kind of invented?
Yeah, I mean, just over time, using the shears, you kind of mess around with a little bit when you realize you know what you're doing, and then you kind of just mess around with them a little bit, figure out, especially, you get a lot of people with different hair textures, types, everything, so you got to do what's best on their hair, and sometimes you just like make a mistake, sometimes you go, oh, whoa, that kind of worked, okay, let me try that out now. Or you get a tip or a trick from another professional barber.
Right.
It's just a bunch of different things. But the creativity that you can get with these is very versatile, and I love it.
So we were just talking a few minutes ago about another scissor that you bought from me, and it's okay to. These are designed to help educate people to actually buy the right scissor for them, not to give 5-star reviews and lead people down the wrong path, right?
Yes.
So you have pull that one out there real quick. That's a drop finger. It's a super popular scissor for me.
Yeah, this is actually a really nice one as well.
They cut well, but you said they're a little heavy.
Yeah, they're a little bit heavy on the wrist, especially with a busy schedule.
Yeah.
But also with these, I taper with them. I straight cut. I point cut. I just try to use all my shears in all different kinds of ways, just to stay creative in the industry, and especially with the hairstyles.
You took your hat off. You had gray in there.
Oh man!
Right there. I get a good look at that when you got your hat off. I want to make sure that I got a little bit of that.
Absolutely. I can't hide it under the hat. That's for sure.
No, you can't. So thank you. This is and these are also. I spend a lot of time at schools and education at schools, and I'm not a stylist or a barber, but I do like to provide education. And these are also videos that I play for students at schools to say, hey, look, I got a barber, he's good, guys and girls are lining up to get their hair cut, and they can learn techniques from you like that. So.
Yeah. And I use this on a fully booked schedule and they last me all day, all week, all month.
And that's $150 right hand,
Yes.
35 tooth texturizer.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you don't have to
remember-
spend a lot of dough to.
Yeah, remember you can thin out, take out bulk, you can reverse them to take out any lines, and you can also point cut with these. So these are a very good share for the price point.
Well, thank you for being a customer. Thank you guys,
Thank you,
Anthony,
Scott.
for
We
always
appreciate you
having
coming
me
in.
and making me welcome here. Thank you, man.
Shear shopping by Scott.